Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I hope you are having a peaceful day. Today, I want to tell you a very special story. A story about a queen. This queen lived more than 2,000 years ago. She was beautiful and she was smart. She spoke many languages, but her life was not easy. It was full of love, power, and danger. Can you imagine living in a palace by the sea? Can you imagine meeting the most powerful men in the world? This queen did all of this. Her name was Cleopatra. Cleopatra was born in the year 69 BC in the city of Alexandria, Egypt. Alexandria was a beautiful city by the sea. It had tall buildings, a great library full of books, and scientists and artists from all around the world. Cleopatra's father was King Ptolemy XII. Her family was not Egyptian, they were Greek. They had ruled Egypt for almost 300 years. In her family, brothers and sisters sometimes married each other. This was the tradition. But it also caused many problems. Brothers fought brothers, sisters fought sisters. Everyone wanted power. When Cleopatra was young, she loved learning. She could read and write in many languages, Greek and also Egyptian, which was very unusual. She studied science, mathematics, philosophy, and music. She read the books of the great library. People said she was the smartest person in the palace. But being smart was not enough. Egypt had big problems. Rome was growing more powerful every day, and everyone was afraid of it. Egypt was rich, but weak. Cleopatra's father tried to be friends with Rome, giving them money and gifts, but the Romans did not respect him. When Cleopatra was 18, her father died. It was the year 51 BC. Now, Cleopatra was queen, but she had to share the throne with her 10-year-old brother, Ptolemy XIII. At first, they ruled together, but the real power was with Cleopatra. She made the decisions and controlled the money. Her brother's advisors did not like this. They wanted the boy to be the true ruler, and they began to work against her. Slowly, the advisors turned the people against her. After 3 years, they forced Cleopatra to leave Egypt. She was only 21, and she had lost her kingdom. She fled to Syria. But Cleopatra did not give up. In Syria, she made a plan. She talked to local leaders, made promises, and gathered soldiers. She was going to fight for her throne. While Cleopatra was away, a powerful Roman general named Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt. He was chasing his enemy, Pompey. When Pompey reached Egypt, Ptolemy's advisors killed him, hoping this would please Caesar. But Caesar was not pleased. He thought it was dishonorable. Cleopatra heard that Caesar was in Alexandria, and she knew this was her chance. But her brother's men controlled the city. If she tried to enter, they would kill her. So she made a clever plan. One night, a small boat brought a large rolled carpet to the palace as a gift for Caesar. Inside the carpet was Cleopatra herself. Caesar was surprised and impressed. This woman was brave, smart, and charming. Cleopatra spoke to him beautifully in Latin, telling him about Egypt's problems. Caesar decided to help her. He said she should be queen again. But Ptolemy's advisors refused to accept this. They started a war. Caesar and Cleopatra were trapped inside the palace, surrounded by the Egyptian army. In the chaos, fire spread through the harbor, and some say the great library of Alexandria burned, its books lost forever. The war lasted for months. Finally, more Roman soldiers arrived and defeated Ptolemy's army. The young king tried to escape across the Nile, but his boat sank, and he died. Cleopatra was queen again. Safe, thanks to Caesar. Cleopatra and Caesar spent more time together. They sailed the Nile River and saw the pyramids. Cleopatra became pregnant and had a son, whom she named Caesarion, meaning Little Caesar. Later, Cleopatra traveled to Rome with her son, staying in Caesar's villa. She wanted the Romans to see her and respect her. But many Romans were angry. They did not like a foreign queen holding so much influence. Then, in the year 44 BC, something terrible happened. Julius Caesar was murdered by a group of Roman senators who feared he wanted to become king. Cleopatra was in Rome when it happened. Afraid, she quickly took her son and returned to Egypt. After Caesar's death, Rome fell into war again. Two men rose to power, Octavian and Mark Antony. They defeated Caesar's killers and divided the Roman world between them, Octavian ruling the west and Antony ruling the east. Mark Antony needed money for his armies, and Egypt was rich. He summoned Cleopatra to meet him in the city of Tarsus. She arrived on a magnificent ship with purple sails and silver oars, dressed like a goddess. Antony was amazed. Just like with Caesar, Cleopatra and Mark Antony grew close. Antony needed Egypt's wealth, and Cleopatra needed Rome's protection. They had 3 children together, and they spent their days in celebration. This made Octavian furious. He told the Roman people that Antony had forgotten Rome, that he loved a foreign queen more than his own country. Slowly, Octavian turned the Roman people against Antony and Cleopatra. In the year 31 BC, a great sea battle took place at Actium. Mark Antony and Cleopatra's ships fought Octavian's fleet for hours, but they were losing. Suddenly, Cleopatra's ships turned and sailed away, and Antony followed her, leaving his fleet behind. Many of Antony's men felt betrayed and surrendered. Antony and Cleopatra returned to Egypt, knowing Octavian would soon come for them. They searched for allies, but no one dared help them. Octavian was too powerful. A year later, Octavian's army reached Egypt. After a small battle, Antony heard a false rumor that Cleopatra was dead. In his grief, he took his own life. But the rumor was false. Cleopatra was alive. Servants carried the dying Antony to her, and he died in her arms. Now, Cleopatra was alone. Octavian captured her, polite but firm. She was now his prisoner. She knew what awaited her. He would take her to Rome and parade her before the crowds as a defeated queen. For her, this was the greatest shame imaginable. On August 12th, in the year 30 BC, Cleopatra died. She was 39 years old. Some say a snake bit her. Others say she used poison. No one knows for certain, but she chose her own end, refusing to let Octavian control her fate. With Cleopatra's death, Egypt's independence ended. Octavian took the country, and it became part of the Roman Empire. Cleopatra was the last pharaoh of Egypt. After her, there were no more Egyptian kings or queens. More than 2,000 years later, we still remember Cleopatra. She was a woman in a world of powerful men who used her intelligence, her languages, and her courage to fight for her country. She was not perfect, but she never gave up. Just like her, when we learn a new language, we open new doors and make ourselves stronger. Thank you for listening to this story today. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe to Chronivium for more stories like this. Leave a comment with the next story you'd like to hear. Until next time, my friends, keep learning, keep listening, and keep enjoying the beautiful journey of English.